Hi, I'm Nim, aka Aphid Kirby. My favorite Kirby character is Gooey. This blobby goofball means a lot to me. This character's inclusion is really something special. First introduced in Kirby Swordsman 2, gameplay-wise, he was merely a bonus encounter that rewarded you with goodies if you rescue an animal friend while already having an animal friend. In the back, where you'd normally find Rick, Kine, or Goo, now lies a little smiling blob. The game manual was very clear in stating that this is a kind of dark matter, just like the big bad villain of this very game. The same game that introduced dark matter as this evil, all-consuming force that wants nothing but darkness and nothingness, also introduced a member of their species that wants absolutely nothing to do with that. He's just happy to be here. Already a very nuanced introduction to the world building of the Kirby universe. In this game, he had no role beyond his appearance, but already left a lot to wonder about. What makes him different? Who put him in that bag, and why? This captured the minds of many, and the fans have filled in blanks with their hopes. I personally adore the idea that it was Dark Matter Swordsman who put him in that bag, after being ordered to dispose of this defective dark matter, but couldn't bear to actually kill him and just hit him away. There's actually a really cool comic, I'll link it in the description. Then Kirby Swordsman 3 came out, and wow! Gooey has a starring role as a fully playable character. The only other playable character after Kirby, in fact, second in command. Dark Matter has once again arrived in Popstar, this time in a more massive way, even bringing in Zero, the apparent leader and source of the Dark Matters. And Gooey wants to help? Literally fighting against his own kind. It seems Gooey grew really attached to Kirby and the animal friends, and probably the whole of Popstar after the events of Kirby's Dream Land 2. He's learned to love life here, and he's willing to fight his family in order to protect it. A really sweet development for the idea of Gooey being a dark matter who doesn't let where he comes from define him. An individual that was shunned from his home for being different, finding a new family in people that love him just as he is, and turning on his own in order to protect those that actually love him. Gooey can be seen as a metaphor that a lot of people can gravitate towards. To anyone out there whose only crime was being born weirdly, whose family shunned them for not meeting their expectations, to anyone who feels like they're just a nuisance in their home, seeing Gooey and hoping that for them, maybe there's also people somewhere that will find them and take them in and love them just like they are. And there are! I'm autistic, and growing up, I really felt shunned away and put in a bag by my family for being different, even though I wasn't harming anyone. It was hard to love myself at first, but eventually, I ran into kindness. I found people that love me as I am, and help me love myself, and fight against those that shame others just for being weird. If it isn't hurting anyone, just let people be themselves. Our minds come in so many different variations, and it's very fulfilling to embrace that. When people see me loving myself without hiding my weirdness, they also feel more comfortable to show themselves and their strange quirks. So you end up with a community that is very genuine, to themselves and each other. This happened to me when I first met Gooey. Seeing him loving life, having no shame in being who he is, even if he was shunned for it by his own kind. He really inspired me. So yeah, that's why Gooey is my favorite Kirby character. I think about him a lot. I even made a little short film using Kirby's Return to Dreamland mods where Gooey is the main character, and he teaches Dark Matter Swordsman to love life. Needless to say, Gooey is very special to me.